in a sort of female perspective, I think first of all it's important to have transparent processes. And as we've talked about here, the challenge of creating trust between the planners, between the public at large and the developers is important. And that has to do with the processes. When it comes to the city itself, I think I guess it's about all the structures that cater for public life in a way. It is related to not making the city become too much of a gated community. But for instance, in Oslo, we have made a special structure plan for what we call marketplaces and social meeting places, to sort of look at the physical the physical structure of the city and create sort of a structure that is open to everybody and that can be used for different purposes. Of course, in the processes, mobilizing the local inhabitants, and very often women then tend to forward the interest of everyday life in a way. Caring for the small pocket parks, caring for safe roads for school children, and caring for a lot of the soft values that perhaps otherwise get lost. And that's important. That we need to develop the cities in a more green direction. So having more focus on zero emission of climate gases is very important. And of course that relates to, especially to transport, also to how you produce cars, I think, but also to how the structure of the built up parts of the city are, with higher densities around traffic nodes for public transport. And one very important aspect is related to the green and the blue structure, the vegetation and the waterways. And in Oslo we made a special structure plan for that as well, which of course we had one before, which was very much related to recreational purposes, but now it's as much related to biological diversity and to what I sometimes call climate areas, flood catering areas, extreme weather in different ways, sort of allowing and catering for the change in climate.